Most girls, I oftentimes is at the church.
Church?
Sometimes class. Sometimes at
Why
parties.
is church on your first list?
No, actually, I think I've dated more ladies from church.
So all those girls you met in church, how did you? Is it the
They are
anointing that
not the
say
kind
they
of
don't
church
stun
church
to
that
you?
you're thinking.
Hi, Crivers. Welcome to another episode on the Curve Pod. My name is Dimeji, your host. And on this episode, I'm having a beautiful and handsome guest with me. I'm having Leke. Leke is an interior designer and a creative designer. And Ella is a very, very beautiful girl. And she's a creative also. So nice to meet you guys now. And I'm glad you guys honored the invite to come on this episode. So briefly, yeah, we're going to be talking about something that everyone can relate to on this episode. I feel like it's something that if we're one way or the other not guilty about, it's something we've most likely tried out in our journey up to wherever we are right now. Even back then in secondary school, even in universities or wherever time you might have tried it, but I very well know that it's something everyone watching this video is going to be able to relate to.
Yeah.
And it's basically who is to shoot your shots, or who shoots the shots first, or who is meant to shoot the shots, or who is meant to take the shot first, who is supposed to shoot the gun, basically. So let me ask you one question, Leke. Have you ever been in a situation that they shank you before? Like you try to reach out to someone and
No, I've not been in that
chop your eye.
situation. I've
Never.
not been in that situation,
You be fine boy now.
No, be like that.
You be
I
fine
always,
boy.
I always reach the atmosphere first off before I go up to the, before I walk up to the lady. Sure you get. So it's not about me walking up to someone and I've not created a conversation.
So
with.
is there something that has made you not get shanked before?
I tend to bond well first off before anything.
But no, before bonding now, before you go share pull convo
Approach.
before you bond.
Yeah, I know now.
On your first approach, I think approach is the
for
word.
example, now probably in a space. I'm in a space together with a lady. I definitely would, try to make body contact, eye contact, things like that. And
Body
if you respond
contact,
somehow, if you respond somehow, then I will know that okay, fine, I'm good to go. But if it's negative, I will know
that body
okay,
contact
no,
sounds
no,
sounds
there's a way you
somehow,
go around it. There's a way you go around it. Probably in a space with a lady, and before you know what's up, you guys are sitting in the same space, and somehow but they touch each other. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
I'll act like I understand, bro.
I think I noticed something yesterday. Something like that happened yesterday when I was in the bus, and the lady hopped into the bus with me alongside, and throughout as we were going, I was noticing she was checking me out
Good win.
in between, but I would have just asked her for a number or talked to her number, but I was not interested. At that point, I was not just interested.
Nobody
So
would they interested in anything like this.
Since
Can't
we
you
did my head anything like this, honestly. So that point, I just zoned it out, and when she came down, I saw her looking at me from outside.
Oh.
So I understood what was going on. She gets. I just had to let it go. That was it. So basically, you read the atmosphere first off before you walk up to someone.
Leke, I mean Ella, I agree with you, Leke. I agree with you, but that body contact, I know just to understand now, but
Body touch body for inside the bus now.
but distance will call. It's not every time your body will touch someone, but let me
that
just
one
agree
same.
with you. Yeah. Ella, yeah. So tell me, have you ever approached someone before?
Have I ever?
I don't want to ask you about the shanking, but I know say you get the plenty for now. You go now they dish them out steady. So have you ever approached someone?
Before? No, not directly.
I wasn't shocked. But
Cause
if you told me you had approached someone, I would have been like, yeah,
no.
you. But
They didn't write time for face now.
I feel like there's
Yeah, okay.
this type of people that would do it.
No pressure. I think I was still last out.
So you said indirectly how? How is indirectly? You wrote letter.
Okay. Can I say a story? So there was when I first entered school, actually. So there was this like a crush kind of thing.
Secondary school or
No,
university?
uni,
What school?
poly rather,
What school?
Moshood Abiola.
Mm-hmm.
So when I entered school, then I had a crush. A guy.
Remember his name?
Yes.
Do you remember his
I
name?
would rather not. So I had a crush then. So I don't want to go and talk to him directly, of course. And there were other people that were crushing on that same guy. Yes.
my bully boy, you ought to
Yes.
go.
So then, and I didn't want to be like others actually. I don't want to even go and tell him directly. So then I put my number in his phone while he was snapping, because that time he had an iPhone and he used to snap us once in a while. So I put my number in his phone and I saved
sharp
him.
girl.
Saved the
Your
number.
number with your name?
It's my name. I called it and everything. So I saved my number so I could be seeing his status and all of that.
Sharp babe.
So,
I just did
but
it for the first time.
till now, I'd never told him.
Wait, so
That's bad.
did you guys eventually have a conversation, or you just kept viewing status?
I kept. There was a whole lot of things that happened. He later dated somebody in the class, but the person he dated was somebody that went to meet him. That I really like you.
Let me guess.
And when the girl was confessing to the guy, I was in front of them. I cried when I go home.
You look say, goddamn, Arabi,
I
goddamn.
really cried though. I can't like.
That's sad. That's sad.
Yes, but I locked up.
But so, do you think that singular experience, did you think it changed something? Would you see approach a guy if you had another crush in the setting?
If I had an
Thinking about the fact that
even
that
me
made
self
you
as
lose,
a lady,
made
yes.
you lose that other person.
Yes.
So you
But
think
if it was
you want to
for
shoot your
me,
shot again?
I was, as he said, I was giving body contact. I was always looking at him. So if
But
he
looking at you
actually
is not
liked,
shooting
no,
shots
there's
now.
a way someone will look at you and you know this
Oh.
person wants me.
Oh, so now you can call.
Yes,
that's-
now.
I just
So I was giving all that, and that means he was not interested.
that's a lie.
No, it can be. He
That
probably didn't
he
notice.
didn't notice.
He didn't notice.
He didn't
He probably
notice.
didn't notice.
But afterwards, I guess he talked to me and all of that, but I was not interested.
I have a feeling like you guys, there was
No.
something, but no problem. You know to concern me. You know to
So-
concern me. But let me say that in shooting your shot here, I feel like whatever you did, it made you somewhat lose maybe an opportunity to date the guy.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
And you didn't shoot your shot. So
I was pained though.
exactly. But do you think that if you had approached him, you would have gotten what you wanted?
That
Or
was
you
what,
felt that your
that was
method-
what I was scared
But your
of.
method was badass. So
Yes, I
that
know.
was
A
if I found
legendary-
out that a girl did that to in my phone,
I did
I
not
would-
tell anybody.
I will
till
feel
now.
someone like you tried.
Ah,
No, you
see,
sabi.
yeah.
you tried.
You really
Nah,
you sabi.
I
give
would
you
even
that.
want to get with you.
I
Want
give you
talk
that,
sef.
honestly.
Exactly. So that one said, I feel like that's shooting your shots.
Yes,
somewhat.
yes.
'Cause
But I
it-
never said the reason why I did. I'd never told him directly.
But in between, I felt like if you at least instigated the chats or something,
Yes.
he would have loved it.
he would have loved
He would have loved it.
it.
I
Right
would,
from there, I've noticed.
and he would notice. Who notice? I promise. If they would things like that.
But
they
it's
go-
just that he might take it for granted because
That
of
is
the way you did
that
it.
time I was naive and I was naive, yes. So at the same time, I had people too that wanted to date me too. But I was really careful during this period. So I was like, if I want to date anybody, I don't want to date because of this. I want to date because I like you. Do you get? So that was I was like, okay, maybe if I see somebody I like, I was not feeling connection with anybody at them. So if I see somebody I like, I could actually.
It's like
But one thing I was very, very scared of then, because it's a class setting. I don't want something that would be like, hey, this person rejected this person after
You go
confessing.
cast now.
You know
normal
the
now.
other person, the other person,
Anonymous.
she confessed
Oh,
and they dated.
Hmm.
She confessed and they dated. Me, I don't want my story
Did
to
it
be
last?
like,
Did it last?
they're still dating.
Wow.
How many years after?
Almost this is like the 5th year.
Oh, goddamn. Goddamn. You should have just said hi. You should have said hi. Are you in a relationship right now?
Yeah.
No. Why
Yes
did you
and
answer
no.
like that? What's yes and no?
I'd
You
rather
still,
not say.
you still missed the opportunity, right?
Share that one.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
You see, I feel like this is it's very clear that. But before I say what I want to say, how do you think a man will shoot a shot? Do you think they do like this eye contact thing that she said she was doing to the man?
Well, if it's
You said the
for
body
me,
contact.
that's
The body
the way
contact.
it is
That's
for
how
me. I
you
have to
do.
study the room
But
first.
I want
Study
teach
the
me
person.
that body contact thing. Give me. I won't understand that. I don't understand.
You
it very
just
well.
look
No, it's just
looking, right?
No, looking is for the girl, but boy, you go
No,
to
you
stay
have
at
to
time.
understand if the feeling is mutual.
How you
before
want to
you-
understand? Let me paint you a scenario. Let me
Okay.
paint you a scenario now. So yeah, I dey go chemistry class or something today, and there's this girl that I've seen her going in front. I've seen her backside already. I say,
Yeah.
this backside is portable. Do you understand? Then at the entrance of the class, she looks back to see who are the people. Maybe to see the lecturer is coming. Then I look at her. I first run you say, look me. You don't see me. They enter the class. I'm looking at her across the decks. How do I want to know if the feeling is mutual?
No, that kind of scenario is different from what I was talking about. Actually.
But it could be
So
any
you get
scenario
that
now.
That kind of
It's only that scenario
kind of
you can
is more
meet
like
you
a
can
walk
meet
up.
girl.
Okay, to be honest, yeah, I don't do more of a walking up to a lady kind of thing. Like someone I don't know much about. probably she's passing by the street or something like that. I don't do that much because I feel like
So-
I don't often meet the reasonable kind of ladies with that.
Yeah, that's
Do you get?
valid.
That's
So-
what.
So that's valid.
Eh.
Do you get? Oftentimes you can walk up to
What's
someone
the easiest way you met the most girls? What's the way you met the most girls?
and most girls, I oftentimes is at the church,
Church.
sometimes class, sometimes at
Why
parties.
is church on your first list?
No, actually, I think I've dated more ladies from church.
So all those girls you met in church, how did you? Is it the
They
anointing
are
that
not
say
the kind
they
of
just
church
turn
church
to
that
you?
you're thinking.
Oh yeah, church.
just
No, church
church.
regardless. Church regardless. Say, how did you get
No,
to?
oftentimes, okay.
How you reach
usually,
dating stage?
usually in the church, I'm in the media team. So oftentimes, I don't have.
The carry camera, put her face.
No, usually I'm
Make
not.
she
I'm
show
always by
for
the system.
screen. Shooting
Oftentimes,
the
I'm always by
shot.
the system. Oftentimes, so I don't get one-on-one contact. Oftentimes, but sometimes when I don't officiate, okay, that's the point we get to have contact. And once that happens, boom. In fact, there was one that happened and it lasted about 2 years. About she basically collected my number first, and I was.
She walked up and said hi.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think she was the welfare mama again. I did not even
welfare
know.
mama.
I didn't even know. Honestly, I didn't even know her in the church until I did not officiate that day, and I had to have one-on-one conversation with her. I was like, I didn't know you're in this church, that kind of thing. Do you get? So she collected my number, and to be honest, I feel like I would say she was the best of my exes.
Welfare mama.
To be
She
honest.
take care of you, go. So, Ella, let me ask you one question. Do you think it's still a man's duty, right, to initiate a conversation in the tiniest of gathering? I mean, as tiny as if you meet him on maybe say you know when you gather enter Mara self, and you meet the guy in the Mara, when you enter the Mara, you see this guy is looking good. You see this guy say they feel you, right? Do you think it's still a man's responsibility to say, oh, yeah, hi, or something?
No, if it's the I or starting a convo part, a lady can actually start.
Are you talking from your experience or
Don't talk about my
generally,
experience.
or generally, or how it's meant to be?
Actually, after that part, I've learned more and all of that.
So, tell me like on a general term, how you feel like lately or recently, how it's meant to be?
Okay, if cause men to they, as you said, they can take you for granted once they feel you like them a lot, all of that, and maybe they don't really like you that much. You know, some guys they date out of pity.
That one
So
self
and
dish,
I don't want that kind of scenario. But if it's starting a conversation first, I can actually start a convo first. with
But you
the
say
guy.
you've not done it before.
Hmm?
You say you've not done it before.
You're saying shooting shots. It's
Yeah.
different from starting a convo. I might start a conversation with you because I see you can add value to me, not relationship wise. Do you get?
Yeah.
But
In the sense of maybe
having a
networking.
conversation, shooting your shot also could be having a conversation.
Yes.
You could be in
I can talk with you and end up not collecting your number or not just
Not-
convo.
Yeah,
not-
yeah,
not
yeah.
do that one way, no be like.
no, it's still valid, yeah. I'm not saying the shoot your shot I'm talking about. I'm not saying, hi, come and be my girlfriend.
Okay.
I'm taking it from the angle of the smallest interaction between a man and a woman.
Okay.
As little
Shooting.
as when we meet on the ATM queue, you want to even say, oh yeah, who is behind you?
Yeah.
On an ATM queue, some boys will never have talked to the baby there in front of her. They could just squeeze their body for them. If I see someone is there before, if another, you know, concern them. Some people, some girls, they would never even talk to a boy or say someone is behind you. You can just go as little as enter the boy's front, say because in a woman, normal, you can't even touch her. Yes, you say, were you here before? Do you understand? It's as small as those little interactions with a man, a woman, a old woman, old man, as small girl, small boy. Do you understand? Shooting your shot down is still valid here, like in the relationship aspect. So yeah, fine. You guys, you've obviously made an interaction for you now say you want data or something here. Do you understand? So let me ask you this question, Leke. Do you think, or why do you think when a woman shoots a shot or asks a guy out or makes the first contact, why do you think she's taken for granted? You agree she's taken for granted, right?
It's not all guys actually.
Did they speak for yourself with
Yeah,
that?
it's not all guys actually.
But give me like
it
on a
happens
general term.
oftentimes, and that's
Why? Why do you
because-
think it happens?
That's because the fact that the lady make the mood first, that is where the issue comes in. She won't be taken as important as she would if the guy makes the approach first.
Why?
Calm down, madam.
I agree.
Do you get? Because one thing I've noticed about you guys is that when you get something easy, you don't value it.
Sharp. It's not only men, self. humans
It's
in
general
general.
thing. When you get something easy, you don't value it. When you get, for example, when you get money easily, you tend to squander it.
Yes.
But when you sweat for it, you toil for it, definitely. You go save them, you go stingy with them.
Word. I understand that. Leki,
Yeah.
back to you quickly. Yeah. So, do you think that there is or maybe that there's like some invisible check marks that you have to check for a girl that you're shooting your shots to,
Well,
for her not to shank you or for her to accept the shot, say, yeah, shoot me, maybe we can die
like
together.
there's some things I'm supposed to look out for.
Yeah, do you think that there are like some invisible like check marks that maybe when you say the first hi, right, and she turns back to you, there's some things that she probably should have just scan for her head, normal. So yeah, this guy, maybe this one check this one. So yeah, this one he passes it. You check, I mean like he pass. Do you understand? Before she now says, oh yeah, the hi back, or she replies your conversation.
Oftentimes, most ladies when you try to hire a lady, they will first of all look at you. You know, going to say they assess you from it.
Yes, now from head to
So
toe.
don't
don't
check
check
you.
that damn, there are all those things.
Yes, they don't check you sharp.
Dressing nice.
Now, besides that, immediately you say the first hi, whatever comes after is what determines if they will continue the conversation or not. Do you get?
Like
They
what?
most well depends on the kind of ladies you're meeting. For some ladies, they want to see if you are sound intellectually. So immediately you say the first hi, whatever comes after is what will determine if they want to keep the conversation or not. Sure you get. So
Yes, actually.
besides that, oftentimes most ladies want to be sure of what you want exactly from them, and in the process of that, they'll probably want to know, okay, our first meeting, how's it going to be? But when your first impression you are giving off is come to my house, then you're done.
Sharp.
But Ella, do you want to help us out with things that girls look out for?
Okay, once a guy approaches them,
Imagine they can approach you. What would you look out for?
firstly I'll check for dressing,
Dressing.
and by the time you're coming towards me, you must smell nice.
You smell nice. Then
Yes.
just that.
Then no,
Just that.
those
Do you
would
think like the way manner of approach matters now?
yes.
What manner of approach is acceptable?
You know, as
Let's
if
assume
wait.
that
You know, as sorry, you know, if you dey walk out for street, if they call you, I no be dog. All those guys are no fit. All those things.
Okay, so help us out.
Okay. For example,
Wait.
I don't know you now, and
Yeah.
you're probably afar
And you're
from me.
walking. How do
I just went to call you.
What happened to hello?
From
afar.
You're far now.
Okay, so you feel do that kind of thing.
I'm just asking you the question right now.
No,
I don't talk.
from
I've
you
done
guys
it
pure.
before. I've done it before. I won't lie.
I've never
She
been
answered. She
I'd
answered.
rather not call you at all.
Hey,
To be
But
honest,
you agree with me that there's sometimes that if you don't give you gap.
I don't blame guys that do it too, to be honest, too, because it's not easy to start running up to catch up with a lady.
Ella, help me out.
And the funniest part is you guys do it intentionally. When the guy walks up to you, you know the guy waka.
You know that he wants to. You
got the guy waka. Why?
So hello. There's no how you not call the hello.
You
Like,
get?
don't sound ras.
It
It sound like
okay, so that's the best thing to resort to.
Okay, what do you suggest?
I don't know. I don't
Sister
know.
said it's still loud.
Hello
No.
is not as loud as sister.
Sister, you can shout
Most
sister
times,
now.
That's why they will look back most times.
You know, if
Lady,
probably you're
unfair.
walking ahead of me and I'm calling sister, you probably think maybe you forgot something. That's why I'm calling you back.
But
Now
but-
it's still
But
good
it will
now.
not be interesting for me to now walk up to you again and say, this is the reason why I'm calling you.
Okay, so it's best.
You could not know why I call you.
I don't like am
No,
personally.
that one now. If they do that one, give you. You don't know why they call you ASAP.
Yes, because it's like a trademark.
Ella, which one is more accepting? Oh.
I don't know. I don't even choose. I don't like am.
Which one would you
I don't go answer anything.
But you're fun now. Okay, you don't want me to you don't want to socialize.
Okay, so let's say you're in a public space, you do that too.
But
Okay, wait now.
how many
Are you
times
going to tell
call
me?
boys that kind thing? Say,
No man, Alpha chairman.
you know, go far now.
Say na chairman you won't call. No be babe wey you want
So
to.
wait, I won't call you. Okay, now let's look at it like this. You can't tell me that you're not guilty of answering somebody like that.
Now because say the person wey dey do am,
You know like am.
the standard.
Exactly.
That's why I said dress nice, dressing nice.
So if I dress nice,
Wait, oh, me I cannot lie. If you will force like that to me, it's recently I don't really answer people like that because I'm always busy. As I did by itself, I feel they edit video, so I cannot lie. I'll first look back. If I now look back and the person calling me,
you don't go answer.
or you wear socks and slippers,
Yeah, no.
I go look you like this. Imbolo Tijawa. This guy say,
Well, Leke, have you ever called a girl with that?
No, I've not actually.
many things. Many things we like never do.
No. The thing is, I have guys
swear.
that do it, and funny thing is,
They always check
moving
them.
with them when they do it.
But do they get away with it?
Like for example, now there's a day that one of my we were 3 working that day, and the other guy was like calling a lady with that, and the third guy was like, "Afa, why did they call the girl like that?" I said, "What is up? I was being call her.
Yeah, actually, that.
Leave her now. What did they do? That kind of thing, you understand?" But me, I cannot do it. It's just my own personality. I'm not someone known to always.
Na soft boy.
Like they go dangerous. You know they do all those bad
Hey,
Nah,
na demo.
good things they say. Yeah, that's true. So I feel like in shooting your shots, another major reason why most girls turn down these guys is that they feel like it's still the men's responsibility to actually still shoot their shots, because they feel like they are the price somewhat. That's why you have to reach out to me first, you have to bring gift to me first, you have to shoot your shot to me first. Every single thing has to be you actually like putting it down first as the man. Do you agree?
But to be honest, yeah, as much as that's how it is to be, the ladies right now are overdoing it.
You are doing that now.
They are overdoing the chase me kind of thing.
That's how I don't
Because why? For example, now, after I've chased you now, you can't dey frustrate my life. Me will chase you. Me will chase you where I can't catch you. You can't dey frustrate my life. If I'm in a relationship now, I cannot basically fight and count how many times we have issues. And then I was the one that chased. Do you get?
That is normal.
Is what?
That's normal.
It's normal. Wow. To be giving me a headache for whom I chase.
Yes, now.
Will
Will you feel good? Wait.
Let me chase so.
Inside the relationship.
Will you wait?
You get?
You say if the girl no fight with you, you no go dey okay.
Why? No,
You go dey feel say I be something they do this girl.
Na WWE must we fight?
What do you bring to the table question? When it's asked, do you think it's asked out of actual care, or because you actually like really want to see what the person is actually bringing to the table to weigh what you're actually getting, or it's like a subtle insult? What do you think?
In between, I think it comes up when there's an argument.
And now, but when they ask that question, what's like the motive behind it? Have you ever asked the question before?
I've not asked the question before because I obviously know what you bring to the table from the instance.
How you gonna know which she bring to the table?
I know now. If I don't walk up to a woman and I can see that okay, you have the bodily features, then you're probably flaunting that. I mean, then definitely that's what you bring to the table. You don't bring anything extra. Although I have reservations of people that have the bodily features because why? On a scale of 1 to 10, you won't find 6 that actually has what they bring to the table, aside the bodily features. To be honest,
I have a lot to say.
Okay.
I
know you have a lot to say. I poked you there. I poked you there.
Oh my days! Nah, I'm not going to attempt.
We'll come there, but I'm trying to catch up with you with what you said there. You said when she showcases the bodily features, or she shows off the bodily features, then most times that is all they have to offer.
No,
right?
I don't.
So it's still on the same question I asked you now to say,
aside the
how
love,
would you
the
know?
care and everything,
How would you know what she brings to the table? You said you know what she brings to the table. You're now gone ahead to say again that it's the bodily features that she throws at you. That's what she really just has. So that means what she brings to the table to you is just the body.
In the world we live in today, oftentimes, in the world we live in today, oftentimes when you see ladies scream online, I'm the table, this. If you check them, what do they have?
No, tell me now.
What do they have usually if you check them?
I don't know that. I don't know them.
I'm the table. By the time you check them, you don't see the table for their body now.
Okay, the table did the body. Is it like flat or big table?
It's big,
like
big table.
Okay,
big soft
so
table.
the justice for the slim girls, don't they have tables? So, or you now because you know just like you know like slim girls
for the slim girls actually. the most common feature you find in a slim girl is the fact that they are saucy. To be honest.
They can don't analyze.
To be honest.
So if she has big bum bum, what she has is a bum bum.
When she has big bum bum, then in between I go to get issue for the relationship.
Oh, she's going to have.
Nah, they short to be that.
I like the way you profile these girls. You go for a girl.
That's the reason why I don't just walk up to any kind of a girl.
So you walk up to the slim ones?
No, not like the slim one. I can walk up to the ones in between. Because why? I know that when I walk up to someone that has the big and everything, as I'm walking up to you, I can have 10 other guys coming up to you.
Because they like the big bum bum.
Sure, you get. So definitely, if you don't answer 10 out of them, at least one.
Why?
One will escape that list and you go answer. And from there, some days we go.
Is that your theory? That people will get yash, they no go they marry now.
Actually.
Okay.
And there is a long line of them in happy homes.
In happy homes.
In happy homes, yes.
Happy home.
Yes.
In this our century.
Yes, now with big bum bum and they live proper happy life.
Maybe because you don't know exactly the things that are going now in between.
Licky is just who did you that way?
No.
Can I chip in?
Yeah. Who did Licky that way? Who did you that way?
Easy.
Cause
yes.
the best that broke your heart, she has bum bum, Abby.
It's not like that.
Are you wait? Ella, wait. You have to find out the reason. Reason why you're like this.
No, it's not like.
No, we get there. We analyze this whole thing. Are you in a relationship right now?
Yeah, currently.
The last one, what happened? No, describe the last one.
The last one, well,
describe her.
No, usually I go for someone that has all of these things.
Like,
why can't they talk like?
No, that's because that's why I said.
I think he's okay. 10, he's okay with the just getting.
No, that's why I said. That's why I said out of 10, at least you cannot have 6 that will tell you I'm not the table.
Okay.
You understand?
But you are okay with the table they are giving you as the table.
I'm okay, no wahala.
You chop the table.
I don't know already.
Are you there convenient?
No wahala.
You see,
you understand?
In as much as you were, but I like how you came out straight forward.
You calm down now.
Say, oh yeah, but let's come to Ella. Ella, you said I think you want to fight against the word I said. Women that
like usually maybe they don't used to have sense.
They used to have sense. That's what.
So I'll make a reference. Me, although
I like how you use yourself.
Yes,
I like how you use yourself.
I have bum. I have yash.
We see it. We see it.
Yes.
We see it.
Okay.
We see it. We see these things.
But what I've mastered in my head years to come is that I used to want, when somebody comes to me, I want them to see that is not only what I have. Even on social media, kind of, I know, say, today, if I start today shaking hands, that views where I define, I go see I'm looking. But I want someone to know that, okay, if you are coming to me, that is not the only thing I have to offer. Do you get, like, my body?
So how do you let them know?
No.
How do you let boys like Leke know that Leke thinks now that
I don't have to really prove?
But
like
you know. Let me give you. Sorry. Let me give you one very. Okay. You know, the first time he cited you, this thing he has said, that's what he has come to say. Yeah, this is Ella.
I've not assessed
he has not assessed.
But he has seen you.
No, as she's saying now that she has bum. Well, I don't know.
Did you see?
I didn't see nothing.
No, I've not.
You're not going to see. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why.
So you said you're not going to see me. No.
So usually I don't want it to be as if that's the only, and there's usually a saying that if you have yash, you know, go get good face physique.
Do you think that works for you?
It's rare actually.
It's rare to see someone that
it's rare.
Yes, most times
do you agree?
You can't have everything.
Do you think you're not good looking?
I am.
No, that's why I said it's rare. But
so are you part of the rare ones? Abi, you're the common one. Which one?
No, she's actually part of the rare ones.
She's part of the real one. You saw the shoot shot.
I still want to fight with you.
You did shoot shot today. You did do damage control. Yeah. You did good.
So one thing was that even when I was going, it's not as if my face was that fine before. Okay, I started working on how I look, what to make myself look more better, apart from it has
okay.
In my brain's intellect, yes.
And
exactly.
do you think maybe that mentality was what drive you to create content?
Yes, actually.
It was really that.
It was part of it. Although me, I'm somebody that I'm not proving to anybody.
You're somebody that what?
I forgot what I wanted to say. Okay, so somebody that I love camera stuff, all this kind of thing, like creating content right from time. But I was looking for my niche before until I found it last day. Before I now really dived into it, and luckily it has been doing well a bit. Definitely, but I want it to grow more big, so I'm always thinking of what to do next.
I hope
what to do next ASAP.
As soon as possible. You guys see now working girl, she be active gone.
So exactly. Even recently, I'm always setting my head straight. Even anybody I meet now that okay, I can afford myself, like everything I want. If anything I want today,
I go buy myself.
If I want to do it now, I will do it with my money, without anybody's
doing it for yourself.
So that I've worked to that level a bit. So I'm going to ask you too what you are bringing to the table. If it's not, I'm not the type of girl that will say me ti jolene okay what for me 5k rara money 5k mi lower. Sorry, can I speak Yoruba?
Yeah, you go down.
You don't dey shock me fine.
You go.
Money 5k mi lower mi o se eyan tó máa bèrè any 5k. That kind of thing. So kí ni o máa mú sí table? Like what do
you stand to gain?
Exactly. Since okay, out of all the facts that Bodalike has put down, I'm none of those things.
You don't tick any of those boxes at all.
If now school wise,
shey you see.
If now school wise, so I'm not doing bad.
Like I said, she's part of the real ones.
Part of the real ones that you dey shoot sure. You don't
so, if it's school ish, I'm not doing bad. I can show you my result anywhere, anytime. And
sure
in all the areas, I'm still doing very good. So I'm going to direct the question to you that what will you bring to the table? Me, actually, if someone asks me that, yes, you enjoy Nyash. One.
Valid.
Yes, number two, at least to some level. I'm emotionally intelligent. Do you get? Even
I was going to ask something about emotional intelligence.
Yeah, so even if my
and that's a very, very important factor.
Yes, it is. And even as a guy, you must be to me too. You must be emotionally intelligent, like, and know. Yes, there's a fact that girls used to put that you must know what's going on in my head. But I don't really believe
you don't say they shoot shots with looking at eye. How you want make you know it?
So all those kind of things that you must know what's going on in my mind, blah blah blah. But I just know that there's no how. You must know how to read emotions, how to read face, all of those things. Your energy, okay. Let's say someone is feeling down now, like your partner is feeling down now.
You guys,
you have to know that okay,
no matter how much you want to
how far? What's up? Everything will be fine. You know those kind of things.
I feel you. Like, do you think emotional intelligence is like that a big deal in a relationship?
It's a big deal, to be honest. Because it goes both ways too. It's not just about the ladies.
That's what I said.
Because oftentimes too, big guys don't say much. We don't say much when we have issues going on with us and all that.
So I was going to push that into. I like how you gave me the answer properly. So do you not think that guys are not now emotionally intelligent? Because in most cases, when their partner reaches out to them, you will not tell her what's wrong, actually. Yeah. If you are being rude to yourself, the guy will not tell you what's wrong. But on the other hand, the girl will most likely pour out every single thing. Both the one we don't do at that time, but the last one we do at last 2 times. The last 4, 5, 6 breakdowns, you can make her downpour everything, setting the mood right. Yeah. But a guy, if you give him 1 million things, there are some things that I will never say let out to you. Do you understand? It's how we are built.
Yeah.
It's how like the society has probably built us up to that stage that say that no matter how bad it is, you don't go fold. You can't talk. You can't say those kind of things. So, do you think we're emotionally unintelligent to these women?
I won't say we are emotionally unintelligent. It's just the way we are built. The way we are wired.
But do you accept it like that? Do you think it's accepted that? You don't have to say that much.
Wait. The reason why
there's a quote that me will work on myself. I don't get sense.
Wait. One thing is, honestly, it takes 2 people to tangle, and these 2 people are imperfect. So if you are not ready to meet yourself at the middle, people are playing.
Yes.
Do you understand? So whether I'm emotionally intelligent or not, or you are or not, we have to find a way around it.
Yeah, that's true. That's if you love yourself that much.
If really you love yourself, and
because
you guys want
most of the time it's always in between before all those kind of thing just cuts. Because okay, I cannot deal with you. You don't always know how to handle
Exactly.
my mood.
So as
You
much
go down
as-
dey build up. You go
So
down
as
dey
much
build
as-
up.
build up, yes.
as much
it should
as
cause
you will be saying that I'm not
of course.
emotionally intelligent, you should know how to handle me. That you make me talk. There's no way that I want to be so.
That's part of
boxed
the
up and all
emotional
that, but
intelligence.
you have to find your way around making me talk.
There's this very, very subtle argument that goes on between partners here. Is that when does she apologize? You know, men most times they would just want most likely just brush it off self.
You can hear.
No, recently I
No,
started
you see,
talking-
What
Okay,
did what
recently.
what did you
Wait,
get?
let me say something. You see, in this century we are in, to be honest, the kind of ladies we meet these days, to be honest, character-wise,
This-
we just
Yeah,
manage.
okay,
To be
you
honest,
people- now
you
you
see this
people
apology,
can't be
this apology of the thing you mentioned now,
character.
is a whole lot.
But you know, it's not a serious matter.
Now, very, very serious matter. Very serious matter. Because why?
How-
If you're not ready to understand that, okay, you have a fault in this, you go continue
How
the fight.
how do you like to be apologized to?
Not necessarily a big apology like that.
Some people, I'm
The
sorry,
point
you
is just
don't
the point is no. The point is just
Sorry,
show that
sorry about to. He
no,
has
it's
his
not
own-
even about. I can say sorry and not be sorry.
That's
Do you get the point? Is own up to what you did.
okay.
And when you're owning up, definitely there'll be a solemn way and a very, very calm way that you say it. And by the time you say the sorry, I will just lock up.
You see that question of apology, or what you let me ask you first before I say mine. What do you think? How do you think the girls apologize? Would you think is usually the one that
generally,
is?
I
Before you
feel-
apologize, if you guys get remorse,
So the girls they don't have those remorse.
that
abi?
remorse no dey.
Sorry,
Calm down.
You get
sorry,
Um,
sorry, Asau. Say
Me, what did I know is that generally girls they will not apologize to you directly.
you know people like
or you want to get
people will get all those girls
Please,
who get
calm
big baka.
down. This-
They get
now you don't-
they get their apology
Now,
with
now you
them.
just dey
The apology
understand
they
the
follow
points.
them, and
You
you
just
can't even
understand
get
the points
angry.
now.
You can't even get angry at the girl with big bum bum. You can just
Now, you
apology is with her.
don't,
You
can-
just turn.
Turn.
You gonna forgive, but it's not fair because the man, he go guys beg,
get, if you
buy
don't talk,
gifts,
na
buy
problem.
belly, buy everything.
But the way you guys said you are wired in some kind of way is the way
That's
some
how the girls are wired to. Yeah,
So the whole thing is just
emotional intelligence. Yeah,
One thing is there are some people that, as I said before, is halfway they will break everything up. So one thing that must be there is love or liking the person that much to want to accept the way the person acts and try and make it work. Do you get?
we were talking about the emotional intelligence, blah blah blah, as to why it's important, this and this. So one last question here, before we put this to a close, is what do you think is more attractive? Yeah, financial stability, yeah, or emotional intelligence? I want to ask you first, Ella. I want to ask you first. If
I don't be pick one. I mean, yeah.
but that means both of them are very, very important.
Yes, now they are.
So you can't date a man without financial stability.
You can be financially stable and not help me. You
So
have
that-
to be
no.
kind.
So that means you can't date. So can you date someone that is not financially stable? That is financially
You
stable.
don't understand.
Tell me
You
again.
feel they financially stable, me you know help me. That means regardless, you have to find somebody. Okay, let's say an average person. You're not financially stable, no Allah, but you're still okay at least.
Okay, what's okay?
Describe your
Okay.
okay.
You see that?
Okay,
Okay,
wait.
okay.
Let me put the financial stability aside. If you are kind enough, I want to dive into a story. Can I?
Okay, sure now.
There was one of my ex. Then. He's not that okay. He's not that okay.
What's
Like,
that okay? That
he's
okay.
not rich.
Say those just know
Okay,
the
what
Let
can
me
I,
just
wait,
say-
what can
What's
I afford? What
rich?
can I afford?
What can
Wait. He's not rich.
Did he have a car? Did he have
He
a
does
house?
not. He does
He was
not.
living with his
But
friends. No,
lives
we
alone,
want
he
you
lives
judge
alone.
the okay. Abi, I know
It was
we-
not okay. Like it's not as if he's rich. It's not as if that
Okay, on the scale of 1 to 10, how rich? How okay?
Maybe 3 or 4.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
No,
okay, I understand.
yeah, go on.
Okay, I
Okay,
understand
hey.
now.
So that time he was not rich and all of that, but he was okay. Sorry, I want to say okay again. So there was a thing he did then. I wanted to start my business, and out of his income, then he started saving my business money with me. That's
A kind person.
Yes, a kind person.
He
That
didn't
means
have much.
He didn't have much.
But that leads to you really wanted
and
to help.
he saved like then I guess 2020 or something like he saved like up to 100k with me from his own small savings then. And it's not as if he has collected a whole 100k before, no. Like in his own income, and he was still, and I really appreciated it then and all of that. So that is an example of
I understand. So
being kind.
based on
But that was then anyways. Can you still survive with that kind of person now?
100k like this now.
No, like that kind.
No, but
that
this
kind
100k like this now breeze money. Oh, you go.
No,
you
she feel
go.
no mind now.
Would you mind if do you think you can repeat that kind of?
If the person is kind, right?
Yeah.
I can't.
And not
repeat.
so fashionalist.
Eh?
And
Not so.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's like 3/10 financial stability.
Now.
But it's kind.
At this
It's
time.
kind in
and
2025.
I like him.
Yeah,
I can.
you can.
Yes.
Hmm.
But I pray God should give me someone that has 10/10. I can't, no, not you. I never feel survive. As long as
But you
I
say you have your money now. You say you.
Yes, actually. I have my money.
And their money no dey sweet to spend now.
Yes,
Now our money dey sweet to
Nah.
spend.
Exactly.
But so do you think that if you are not financially stable, you should just do your day, no shoot any shots?
Depends on the kind of girl you meet, to be honest.
You just they depend on time.
No,
of
it
day.
depends.
You just
As I said earlier.
tell me if it was you. Yeah.
It was me, yeah.
And you
I don't talk
were
my spec
not
earlier.
you were not financially stable.
I don't talk my spec earlier, yeah. And my spec normally dey expensive.
They did expensive value.
Sure,
You go
value.
just do your day.
And I feel
You
like-
never did.
I
If
feel
you not
like-
even babes, things you don't meet. You say you have went to church, in school, in.
I feel like they might
You know
do
they
it
do.
because why? Even amongst the FTFC spec, you will still see someone that would be so understanding enough.
at all.
Do you understand?
Understanding your friend.
That be understanding enough. And
That understanding, girl, you know.
as much as possible, I try not to take it for granted because honestly,
Yeah.
Those
some
kind of people are
used
here.
to- they
you
used
cannot.
to-
I'll say that for a fact because I've met people like that and I've not met them again.
No, them again. It's
You
rare,
know-
and
you know go-
it dey
You go there meet extra big
honestly,
Exactly.
honestly. So that's what I'm saying. Those kind of people are really rare. So when you get someone like that, you should know how you handle such a person. Yes, you saying the guy has to be kind of all of that. It also comes in play when you meet somebody that is understanding.
Yeah.
If you're not kind enough, she go run. You don't have no wahala. But when you have, she doesn't have to ask. Do you understand? That is where the gesture of love
But
comes in.
is it vice versa? Or it's just
Yeah,
for
that is why I said for an understanding lady.
Need-
No,
If your lady is understanding enough, definitely she'll return the gesture.
Yes. Yes.
In fact, if not more than you
More
self.
than, yeah.
And you go dey okay, sure.
She understand. So like that, it don't blend.
Okay, now that was very clear. That was very clear. So, do you want to add any other thing?
Not really.
Dike, what about you? Do you have any other thing you want to add?
Well, I just feel
But one thing I was
okay.
just saying is that I feel once we see that okay, this person is okay, it's like checking all of our list. Some people after that they are still going to hold back and keep on allowing them to chase more. What they want to
to scatter. Nobody even get those.
Rare,
Nobody.
ọkùnrin
Yes,
mo
they
sọ,
yes,
woman
they tire am now.
so more.
Yes, it's general now.
They tire
Yes.
man, and
It's
I feel
something
like
you-
it's crazier now that is everywhere. No, everybody knows say everywhere no be as it's supposed to be again. So if you even have someone that is even taking out
At least.
that they might seem normally if you even dey toast babe like this, you're on serious. If you're a girl you're chasing, you're on serious because no be time for all those kind of things. So if it's taking out of his time to be on serious for
I
you.
think in between that was the reason why I did not approach the lady yesterday because I was like looking at
Oh,
it.
no.
No, looking at it, I was like,
Was she good looking?
I will spend.
Was she good
She
looking?
was peeping at me like this.
If you're that girl, remember that you see like
When she came down, she was staring. But I don't know the end already.
you don't get any money pressing.
I don't get interest. Aside that, when you're looking at her, intellectually we're not on the same page.
You are higher.
Not like I'm a higher person, but then
She has big bum,
If you see person, she got yes.
No wonder. You always dey judge them with that.
You get yes.
You dey judge them with
God, I
that.
beg.
You dey judge
So
them
when you
with
looking at her, as
that.
I see her, I say, you know bad, but in between,
you don't
those
go get
kind,
sense.
Okay,
those
now-
kind,
You don't go get
those kind of say just
Okay.
chop and run that kind of thing. But at the same time, I don't have that kind of time.
Why you go say you don't get sense?
I
You
know.
don't-
No,
you
he said intellectual.
intellectual. I don't get sense with that now. You don't get sense with that now. So you guys, the conversation still continues. You can still drop your comments, drop your likes, send your mails, send your DMs on these different social platforms. And this is the Crave Pod, where we talk about very authentic, relatable, and insightful topics that our viewers can relate to and easily tune in here to enjoy. So before I let you guys go, Leke and Ella, we're gonna have you guys play 2 games before we go here.
Okay.
Do you understand? The first game is going to be hot steak. I'll explain later to you, but let me explain now. Hot take is just you have to say something that maybe an unpopular opinion that you agree with and you want to stand by. Do you understand? It could be something that no one else agrees with you, something personal to you, but it's just a hill you are willing to die on that. Nah, this thing that's so it's supposed to be. It's meant to be like this,
Okay.
or the way they do it is wrong, or the way you think you do it is right. Do you understand? Shall I give you an example?
No, don't worry.
Do you understand?
Yeah, no, I understand.
You give the example to Abby. Then the second one, you give me statements, 5 statements that you can use in the kitchen and in a relationship with your partner. Or let's do in the kitchen and in the bedroom. 5 sentences that you can use in the kitchen and the bedroom. That passes for the kitchen and passes for the bedroom. Either with your partner, with another boy, with another girl, as everywhere you move. I don't know. So which one are we going with first?
Let's do the hot take first.
The hot take first.
Yes.
So who's going first?
Should I go first?
Are you gonna go first?
It's very straight with the hot take.
Go first.
For me, I feel relationship during our parents' time was way better than the way it is now.
Do you have a reason?
I feel because I feel like the women then were more traditional than what we have now. If you look at it right now, most of the ladies out there will tell you, "I don't cook, I don't clean." Like Cardi B. Do you get? It's very very common.
I understand where you're coming from.
Sure, you get.
It's clear.
It's very very.
Do you agree with him?
Yes. I feel
The way they love them is way more authentic than now.
But I feel it's because of the kind of socialization we have now.
Yeah, but
Like
the
the
fact
kind
is
of
still that
exposure
those
now.
ones still
That's
enjoy
why
it.
it's different from the old times. So my own opinion, I can
Yeah, your
speak
hot
mine,
take. Yeah.
is that nobody is nonchalant.
Everybody knows what they are doing.
Everybody does.
Everybody knows what they are doing. I agree.
When somebody acts like I'm nonchalant,
They know what
busy,
they are
I'm all of
doing.
that, I can be busy, I can be editing, I can have swipe and call somebody.
There's
I
101
can
million
call somebody
things
and
you
be
can do.
editing.
Yeah.
You just don't want to.
Most
just
times
don't want
you
to.
don't even the person you have to talk
That's
to
why I'm
doesn't know
saying
what they're
that
doing.
some people just date out of pity. Okay, this person likes me now. Yeah, maybe just.
And I'm single. Make I just deal with
Make I
her
just
now.
get-
Do you agree with her?
Yeah, I agree with
So
that. to
back
an
to
extent,
what I was saying is that nobody's really nonchalant. Everybody can. If you really do like that
If
person,
you want to do
yeah,
it,
if you want to, yes, you
would.
can.
I feel you. And if she's not giving you the audience, she probably doesn't want. Do you agree also?
Not really.
You don't see as you don't change them like
I'm talking about
So-
the guys. John.
so that means so what for the girls? The girls you know the challenge don't do for the outside.
They always challenge.
Nah, no.
Right?
Have you
No,
ever
that's pass.
texted the girl back to back? There are 4 years
And
back
if
to
you say
back
you see
conversation.
the Probationer.
Imagine.
So why not just put it out there that okay, I'm not considering you yet.
Yes,
I
I'll
make her
be
just
clear
go my
with him.
pace.
It's not everybody that will pick.
That's not
That's
just be
legit.
nonchalant now. You know
Be
you're not going to go
nonchalant
for the
now.
guy, then you're wasting
I'm
his
just
time.
talking about the guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
he has to apply
okay.
to
No,
the
it
guy.
should apply to you too.
It should.
It should apply to you
I feel
too.
like you should now. Why equal people now? Or equal.
When I give my own take, it's also applied to both gender. Because why? The way we guys love now is different from the way our parents, our dads then love. Sure you get. So
But that's fine. Let's move on to the second game. Who wants
she
to go
should
first on this one?
She should go first.
What?
Yeah.
The second game.
Okay, statements.
You can be thinking about your own too like that.
Maybe she talk first. I don't even know what I was talking about.
5 statements that pass for in the kitchen and in the bedroom.
It has to be a statement.
Yeah.
It's only ones that come into my head.
Say one first. You
But
catch
it's
up.
not applicable like that.
I say it now.
Think about anything you can do in the kitchen, any appliance, anything that is meant to be in the kitchen. And think about whatever, every single thing you can do in the kitchen also.
Should I say what's in my mind?
Yeah, no,
it
yes,
does
yeah.
not make sense. I just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Let's fuck. Let's fuck.
No, that's for the bedroom, yeah.
But it passes.
No, in between, you wouldn't
In the
even say
kitchen
like
now,
that.
there's
You wouldn't
fuck
say
in the
like
kitchen
that
now. There's
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
it's a sentence now,
It's
so
a
complete it
sentence.
or a statement. Complete it.
in the kitchen or where?
Everywhere.
The game is meant to be a statement that you can say in the kitchen and also say in the bedroom.
Okay.
That if you say it in the kitchen,
it means the same thing.
it can
Both in
it
kitchen
can
and
mean
bedroom.
something in the kitchen, and if you say it in the bedroom, it also means something in the bedroom. Do you understand? But it's the same statement. If she says let's fuck, right, you can see a fuck in the kitchen, right, and you can do the other one wherever you want to do it. Do you understand? So it's applicable.
That's
So you have 4 more.
Okay, let me go.
I would say the
think-
4 more.
Yeah, no, it's 5.
I don't have up to 4 in my head.
Okay,
right
let
now.
me go then. In the kitchen. Maybe spoon me.
Okay, that
In the room
goes.
also it means the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes.
Okay. No, that's not it though.
What spooning? Tell us now.
worry. It's not side hug, you know.
Yeah, tell us what spooning
No,
now.
spooning simply means getting it from the back.
Oh, sharp.
Okay. Yeah, it go.
So in the bedroom, it means the same thing. So.
Yeah, so give us another one. It go now.
Okay, baby, what did you add in your stew?
Okay. The stew as in the stew,
In the
then the
kitchen,
stew
then
with
the
rice.
stew.
Oh yeah. It go now.
What else again?
3 more. 3 more.
my head.
We're getting there. You can be thinking of
My head is blank, but I'm thinking.
think about like that your guy's kitchen, then things that could appliances that are in the kitchen that relates to what you could do. Look here now. No for my hand though.
Please get me the mop. Let me clean the water on the floor. It
I
could mean the normal water in the kitchen, and at the same time it could mean probably squirt in the room.
that one, but okay, he passes, but that he far gone, but he dey go. Ella, yeah now.
Water on the floor.
Water could come. You could even be sweat itself.
Anyone.
You can sweat in the kitchen while you're cooking.
Yeah.
And sweat in the bedroom.
It tastes so good.
Yes, the stew and
It tastes so good.
the food. That passes. That passes. I like that. I like that. Lekki, why they look up like that? Why Lekki they look up like
I
that?
want to say-
That's Oh yeah. Let me hear.
That's you. What is it called?
Lekki, yeah.
I wanted to say something, but it's like a passive word. Okay, you're so hot.
Okay.
But
Yeah. You can to the pot in the kitchen.
you're so hot.
Yeah, exactly. Now to your man
That's
in the room.
3 like that.
She don't meet up with you.
Okay. Bro.
Do you have
My
anything
head
to
is
say? You know,
blank.
we should end it there. But she's
let's
leading.
just last
She's
one.
leading.
Probably there's a spoon on, or probably there's a pot under the shelf or something. Just say, please, give it to me. Please give it to me. In the kitchen, it could mean give me the pot or something. In the room also, it could mean.
Give it to me.
Give it
Okay,
to me.
that's 3-3 now.
No, that's 4 already. I said 3 already.
No, yeah. What is it for?
Really?
It's 2. You said, Joe. You just said 3 now.
Oh, okay.
Can I taste your meat?
That's hefty. That's hefty. That's hefty. She's on 4. She's on 4-3. 4-3.
No. Nah. I know myself.
Wait, babe, did you
4-3.
did you lick the plates?
No.
In the
Did you
kitchen.
lick the plate?
In the kitchen, did you lick the plates?
But you say, we guys rephrase some. Say
Okay.
in a better way. That question, they ask the question now.
Or lick my plates.
Hey, now you dey. Now
In the
it's 4-4
kitchen-
now.
In the kitchen is it's
Hey.
lick the plate I used to serve.
Yeah.
Food. Then in the room it means lick my plate down there.
Yeah, let me see.
It's 4-4 now.
It smells like fish.
What's that?
I don't know.
What's that?
That's very applicable, actually, yeah. So that was really nice. I think Ella won you game, Blakey, imagine. So the last thing before I let you guys go, do you have any artists you're listening to right now?
Artist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that does it for you right now. That's like. What about you?
Well, for me, designing is always Davido and Zinoleski. Currently,
I'll go with
or repeat.
Barry J and this lady that sang Mixed Feelings.
You sang Mixed Feelings.
I think it's a rasta.
No. Oh fuck.
Thames.
Not Thames.
Yeah,
Sorry, can I
check.
it?
You said Davido has Zinoleski, right?
Yeah.
What of in your community? Someone that is not underground.
No worry.
Roots B, yeah. Roots B
B.
and Barry J.
Big ups to Rich B and Barry J.
My
What about
friends
you?
know it.
You don't have anybody underground?
don't.
What about you? Do you have any underground artist?
What does
Soon
that
to
mean?
blow. Soon to blow.
blow.
Someone you know, any of your friend that is singing that his song is really like hitting it for you.
But it does not sing again. There's one.
Why you
Give
stop?
up.
I don't
Now
know,
give up. fuck
No, don't worry, Igba, no, you don't have to talk
You
about
don't
it.
give up.
He
baby.
gave up, but I actually like one of his songs.
Yeah, sad, and you don't lose track like that.
So,
So you guys, that's it on this episode of dissecting shooting your shots, and it was lovely to have Leke and Ella with you guys.
Really
Thank you so much. I enjoyed this episode and it was worthwhile.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I got to talk about this topic with you guys. So thank you so much. Do you mind telling my subscribers to please subscribe? Or my viewers to subscribe?
Please kindly subscribe to the Crave
Crave Pod.
Podcast.
please subscribe, like, and share
Thank you
to
very
the
much.
Crave
Crave Pod. Crave Pod.
Crave Spot, bro.
Yeah. That's it. So
Ah,
thank you very much. My name is Dimeji, signing out.